Hey, welcome to the reading. So, this is going to be a sage, frankincense, incense, you know, a healing, calming, clearing type of energy reading. And yeah, let's just look into it and see what good news we can find from these energies in a way that we could help to, source good karma through things that are going away or have decided to fall away or, whatever it is that we're helping to move on as well. Okay, so let's just get into this reading, shall we? So, what's going on in regards to sage energy? Doesn't say much on the forefront, but it says someone keeps picking on you or bullying you through a mindset. They keep bothering you. So it doesn't say that they're dismissed all of a sudden, but they will move on in the next week or maybe even past the week. If they can continue this energy, then they would want to continue it. But it says right now they're bothered. Their spirit doesn't like you. And it says this energy is not going to go away so easily. So it's not a good energy to just vanish or smudge. Okay, so it says, warning, if we could absolutely smudge an energy and get rid of it, whose would it be? It would be the devil's. So why would the devil want to know that your evil ancestors are bothering you through the sage-like energy, which is absolutely brilliant for us to tap into and see what's going on? Because it says, warning, anytime you want to sage an energy or get rid of it, smudge it, delete it from your life, it says karma comes to you in that way. But it says, warning, what if we could zap it? How could we zap it in a way that we could just get rid of it and never look back again? So it says the mindset would have to kill yourself. Ideally, maybe you would have to die or they would have to die, but really it doesn't work like that. It says even if you didn't know that motor minds could come into the picture and start picking on you, what would you see first? Would you see a blessing or would you see a curse? It says not really anything more than your own soul being taken advantage of through the realm of the dead. It says right now the realm of the dead doesn't want to know that you're there bothering yourself through any type of sage, smudge, or any type of zapping type of energy. But it says it's bothered that it can't come to you and be a nuisance. So why does it want to be a nuisance to you? How can you zap it or control it in a way that it's got karma? How do you bring yourself to the mindset of it to make it go away? It says right now, if you see yourself smudging or even zapping the energies or making sure that these energies are working against your mind in a way that you could have karma all over again, ideally to get rid of it, how would it really go away? It says it can't go away so easy. So zapping and smudging is not always going to work. It says ideally in a real world where we zap and smudge energies, get rid of the forces of demons and evil, maybe even using things like sugar or salt. Trying to get rid of those energies are not always easy to cleanse and clear. Yeah. Hence why we may look at things in regards to how can we get rid of these energies? Using alcohols and waters or vinegars and, things that could get rid of energies aren't always going to get rid of them. And it doesn't always say that it works, okay? Like Florida water and stuff like that doesn't always get rid of energies. It might even hinder the energy a little bit, but it never goes away. Now, how do we get rid of the devil's realm from being in the mindset of a person? That's where we need to troll or search an energy field up high in their mind through the dimensional realms where there's karma. So it says, after this reading, we may explore the energy fields through the mindset of karma, and karma coming from the energy realms of dimensions that are bringing forth energies of negativity and dark news that is plaguing the mind or plaguing purposely your body or your mind or your spirit and don't know where to go or what to do. It says karma comes to you like that again, because what if you can't zap those energies and get rid of them? How does God get rid of them? How does God zap it from the mind and get rid of it? Where does the angels go even to get rid of these energies and burden the mindsets of others to break the laws of attraction in their mind to seize energies that have been good to your mindset in their own form. Ideally, I know I'm here to help you out of a problem, but you can't see it. I can, but I don't even see it, or you can, or we both don't see it, but God has sent these energies to interfere with our lives. Can you understand that? It's like it's only through God or the energies of angels, demons, or something else that you just don't understand. Okay? So it says, warning, if we try to understand through godlike energy, what's God going to tell us? To zap the energy, or to control the energy, or to move the force away from us? Or is it on a deeper level that we need to understand something through our ancestral realm or roots past our lifespan into karma again, because they don't even know what the hell this is bothering you all the time? Yeah. So we've got to look deeper. Do you know there's an energy called the field of nurture? Okay. It's a field called field of nurture. Now write it down if you don't understand what that is or where it comes from. The field of nurture. Okay. That field of nurture is going to be karmic for some. Okay. And it says it's not going to be easy to solve overnight. Okay. So you've got to ask yourself, can you handle this field of nurture? Because it's like you're not seeing something. All right. But you've got to understand where the hell this energy field is coming from. Okay. Now, after all, how do you understand everything that's going on and believe it's going to be you to help it out of the situation? Or maybe it has to be a higher power or something else or someone else that's going to help it out of the situation. But maybe you're ringing on the doorbells with, with the smudge saying, hello, can you help me, angels? Can you not see that I'm using a smudge to get rid of this energy? Can you help and tap in with the smudge that I'm using? Do you like that fragrance? Do you like the scent of it? Do you like the smell of it? Can you offer me something through the energies that I'm sending you, which you can smell and you can use to zap that energy for me, just to get rid of it? Because I don't like that energy. It's bothering me. Did you understand that? It's like you're ringing on the doorbell of someone or something that likes something for you, because they're gonna give you that thing that's helping you get rid of it. Hence why it might bother you right now even to see it's not going to work every time you use that energy to really ring on that doorbell. Yeah, it's like a hidden passage, like a hidden doorbell. Like you burn some incense right now, there's sodium and there's salt, but it doesn't always work. Then there's things that could come in and rain on your soul, maybe just relax your mood, make you feel like, that's calm, and it feels a little better. All right. But then there's things that will knock on the angels' doors, knock on the spiritual realm's doors, knock on Jesus's door, knock on God's door and say, hello, can you help me with that? Because if you noticed, you've been raining fortune in your mind saying, I know that I could get rid of this energy if I keep doing it time and time again. I'll use smudge. I'll use something that's going to smudge away these God forbidden demons that they keep burdening me. Okay. Christ the Lord is not going to step in right away and help me, but says demons are going to attack these burdens for me. Can I get rid of them? Okay. Nope. 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 Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Why? Because there's a time and a place and a place and a time for everything. And this time of year is karma. You're going through karma. You've been going through karma. For some of you, you've been going through karma for a long time. And you're thinking, when is this going to stop? Why is this happening to me? How can I change the situation through the mindset of evil spirits in Scorpio that are targeting me through credit of their own, going on their own back, using credit from somewhere else, who knows where it comes from, and then troubling me like they've tapped into an energy and they've been given a tool like power to harm me. And somebody's given them the tool to harm me. Who's given them that tool to harm me and why? Yeah? Like it's a sentimental type of energy through somewhere else, like another source, another realm, another spirit, another demon, another angel, another god, or some type of other entity. Now, there's only one God, as you all know, but some people realize they worship all kind of different entities, spiritual demons, deities, dying in their head about where they see them, and they see them going, and the Prince of Darkness, and, the angel realm, and God's agents, and the devil's agents, and all kind of different realms, okay? Now, these things are a factor. Not only are you a factor, but why are the demons bothering you? Because these are demons. In fact, they demand a lot from you. Do you not see that? There's too many demands. Demons are demands. Demands are demons, okay? So why do these spirits demand so much from you, and where's it going in the demand realm? Okay? Like, follow, and subscribe, we could say, because you know something? We've rang a bell somewhere in someone's head today. And it says you don't understand where you're going with this, but we need to dig deeper to find out where it's going. Okay? This field of nature is giving you an essence to look further in the demand realm. There's a demand for something. Someone's demanding something from you, but why, you said? That's the answer. Why you? Now, what is it that they want from you? Answer the phone, answer the call, answer the bell. Answer it, Satan. Because really and truly, it's Satan in the spirit of the person or the animal that's ringing on your doorbell. Through your head, through your veins, through your blood, through your nature, through your essence, through your spirit, through karma, on your brain, on your heart, on your chest, on your liver, on your pancreas, on anything inside your body that has an organ. It could be your whole skin, because that's an organ. Yeah? Why you though? Why your being? Why you? Why Scorpio? Why Scorpio? Do we say Scorpio? Because Scorpio is the essence of this nature. It doesn't ring a bell on Pisces. It doesn't ring a bell on Scorpio's native Cancerian. Nor does it ring a bell on any other star sign in the zodiac that we can think of. It's a dark spirited energy that wants something to change or come into the hands of theirs through the Scorpio realm, through Pisces energy, which could be anyone in the zodiac chart that wants something from you. Now, you would have to get a personal reason to find out why you. But if you are a native energy to a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio, this is the reason why it's bothering you. Just for a little food of thought. For some of you going on with this energy out there, even if you're a different star sign. There's a person with a problem. He knows or she knows they've got a problem, right? The person, they know they've got a problem, right? With demonic outcomes, demonic outbursts, things that they can't understand, pick on energy does to them. It's like they get picked on in their mind, or in their lands, or in their countries, or in their realms, or in their circles, or, around them. They get picked on. But why do they need a company to follow? It's like you're the company of their misery. Misery likes company. But why did they choose you? You was going to fall in the hands of the wickedness for them as well, but they still chose you. Even when they chose you, they didn't know they were going to choose you. But you're saying, well, why me? Couldn't it be something or someone else? Or could they just leave me alone altogether? I don't want to bless and curse nobody. Yeah? You're not trying to curse no one. Ideally, they keep using your spirit, though. Is there something they want from it? If you're a Scorpio and you're going through this as a reference to anything else or someone else, it says it's karma. This being wants you dead. Why? Because you're an easy target to follow in the mindset of a mind that's not yours but theirs. It could be your mind as well. You could be feeling like you want death wishes on your soul, but it's not you. They want to die. They keep looking at you like, fucking hell, I want to die. I want to die. Scorpio, did you know that I want to die? Do they know that they want to die though? Or is it that their spiritual essence in their ancestors and people around them know that they want to die, or is trying to kill them through your energy? Why you said? As a Scorpio, placing it upon you is the death wish for them. but it could also harm you. Hence why there's self-sabotage. Now, you could also end up dying through the energy of theirs, which is also Scorpio at this time, because they're looking for a way out of life. Now, they're looking out for a way out of life through your energy. Why you? Because you was born into a land of riches that would seize the moment for you to have karma in your life. However, it says if your bloodline is riddled with riches, not giving you good news, don't want you to have good news, it's trying to warn you it's taking you out. Now, why does someone want to take you out? Could be a grandparent. Maybe even someone that was in the foster care realm. And it says there's a demon grandparent that doesn't want you to win. This is a man, though. And it says for some of you guys, it's an evil granddad. He could be on your mother's side of family specifically. Ideally, if it's your dad's side, then, we'll speak about that. But I can pick up the energy for you in a way that this could be somebody's reading, okay? And it's a grandparent that doesn't want you to win. He doesn't like you. He doesn't want you to win. He's got karma with you. He may trash you. He may burden you. He may borrow time to kill you, harm you, hurt you for a moment of time. Why? Because he's going through the energy of surge in his mental health through Capricorn's energy, and he's got karma through Capricorn's energy with his grandparents and his grandparents and his grandparents. So it's like a long line of grandparents. But why you as a Scorpio female or male? Because you are that. You are Scorpio. You've been brought to his attention or his customs, okay, custody battles through the mindset of his negative spiritual energy, which is karma through the bloodline of evil ego and water sign energy. And no wonder you feel energies of racism. There's racism in the bloodline. And if you've been through war in your private life through your fanny, ideally your vagina for some of you guys that are females, or even in your, we say, cocky in Jamaica or Caribbean, some American places might say it as well, but penis, all right? You are also going to have problems too. And it says anytime he's bringing you down in that way, it says you probably haven't had a bad life the way he has. He's been through racism in a way that it's the 10th power. Now, he may have gone through it personally, but his grandparents may have gone through it. And they hold on to your spirit as a deed with the devil to bring you down, Scorpio. Do you know this is a punishment on you that you don't deserve? But it's like your ancestors are holding on to you as collateral damage for whatever they've been through, as a payment to give back to God, or these demons that wanted something to die back then, and it had to be you. Why you? Because you're a Scorpio. And it's like, not only are you a Scorpio, right? If you was a Sagittarius or a Libra or a Gemini or whoever else, all right, it wouldn't matter so much. But because you're a Scorpio and you represent the death sign, it says it burdens you the most out of every other star sign, because you're the energy field that they want to get to in a way that death could happen around you or with you. And it says karma comes to them like this. So pray for death wishes on their soul. Whoever that demon is that wants death for you and wants death for you so badly, or in a demonic way where you sleep and never wake up, or you go through ghost energy, or you go through darkness, or you go through siege energy, or problematic energies that you can't even answer. Okay, or even through realms of ancestors and maybe even native lands and places that you can't even understand. It says karma comes like this. They've looked for you, they've searched for you, and they looked for your son. Some of you guys have a son in the name of Jesus or in the name of God, or maybe it's in the name of heaven or the kingdom of God, or it means something in regards to biblical understandings. They've been looking for you all your life, and you never knew why you had to go through dark territories in schoolyards, maybe even in the church, or maybe even through friends, family members, or people that have been looking for you to hurt you, harm you, or bully you. It says this grandparent's essence is dark, deadly, and bad news for you, and it will die out one day. Only if you die, or if it doesn't say you've died, you don't get to live a good lifespan with it, but you will after another year of karma. Why? Because the man that's looking for you is an atheist person. This is atheist person. He doesn't like God. He doesn't like looking for God in his spirit. Nor is he a wicked person, but he's not the best person either. So he's beat ancestors in the past with his words of advice or with the way he is as a person. He's also wicked, so he's beat, people, strangers, maybe even ancestors physically, but strangers on slavery plantations, maybe even children, rip them down and hurt them, possibly rape them at times, but it says he doesn't know how to do that much. So maybe once he did it and he forgot about it, or he did it but he realized he shouldn't have done it again. It says karma comes to him anyway. He's a narcissistic man and a warlock man, and he does have native essences in the Ghana community or the African community, as he's tried to use enslavement in that community for gutters in his land of America. It says America is where Ku Klux Klan energy was there, beating down somebody to help them in a karmic way. And it says, if this person doesn't stop bothering you, this person's going to have bloodline issues forever. This person will see that they've probably not going to have good news in their bloodline. Okay? Because they should have not come to you at all. Okay? And it says it's not going to help this man, whoever he is, to have good news. And his name is Heinous or Hainish or something like that, or Shameless. Say shameless or heinous, okay? It doesn't say he's Ghanaian because he's a white man, but he's got slaves that are Ghanaian, or, they're black. They could be from Africa in some other place as well, but he's got some slaves, okay? And you're one of them in your ancestral realm, okay? But you're not really, because you don't belong in this community of slaves. You don't believe in his community of slaves where you get slaved, but you get pulled in your head through drama and karma of your ancestors who brilliantly thought, oh, let's give ourselves time. We'll get out of this with another ancestor of ours. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't pass on your ancestors to anyone else, no matter how hard it is. You don't use your ancestors as a way of, I'm giving you a gift. You can have my daughter or my son, and I'll let you have my daughter or my son as a problematic situation. So it says karma comes to whoever that doesn't know how to give themselves good news through the mindset of somebody that keeps punishing you through the mindset of another person. And they also call themselves the N-word. Like, there's another person that and they've given themselves the N-word. Like, I'm going to allow this person to call me the N-word, and I like it. Because something? I am that. And this person realized they should have never done that to themselves. They get karma. It's like, why are you giving yourself the N-word? Do you not know that you've got problems giving yourself the N-word because they wanted you to be told that you are the N-word, to laugh at you, make fun of you, ridicule you, make problems with you, and hence why you've got good news now because you've moved on past it, but you've took it on like, I should be called that name. Yeah? Hence why you may have seen some things around you and you're like, I don't like that. Why the hell are you calling yourself that? Or why do you let people treat you like that? Why this? Why that? Okay? Or you might have even taken on the word in some way and laughed at it, but not really in a way that you're going to say, all right, it's serious. I'm going to really use it and let people abuse it. No. But you do have the essence of it right now. Now, someone wants to bother your spirit through that energy until life is short for you. Now, can they do it though? Because you're looking at them in their face now. You're like, yeah, I see you. Shameless or Seamus or Seamus or whatever your name is. You feel like you're Ghanaian, right? You're African, yeah? Is your skin black? Oh, no, it's not. So you could be a white person. You lived on the plantation, did you? No, you were slaving them, was you? Okay. So you had slaves on the plantation and you're looking for me. Is it me you're looking for? You're looking for me, right? Okay, so you're looking for me. Right, I'm here now. What are you going to do about it? Boo. Yeah, I'm a ghost in front of you, but I'm not a ghost. I'm not dead. I'm just here, like, boo. And this person is dead, by the way. It's a spirit, it's a person that's dead. They want to look for you and they want to torment you through their energies. They may even keep up the shenanigans up until next year. It says karma is coming to this person up until the new year now that you faced them in their head and said boo to a goose. I see you. the N-word, is what they said. Well, I see you too, the N-word. You know why? Because you want to be African just like me, or black at least. Okay? No disrespect to anyone else that's looking at this reading and thinking, well, bloody hell, I hope it's not my ancestors. Or I hope it's not me as a white person. Okay? And if it is, then, you know, it is what it is. We've got to talk about black and white sometimes. We've got to talk about racism at times. And this energy is bothering somebody through sage energy, which is trying to cleanse the energy. And it's hard to get rid of that energy. It's trying to smudge it and it's hard. You know, there's no evil spirit like mammy water is what this person says. Oh, through the energy and the essence of what you've learned through the African ancestors. This person knows a lot about African folklore through the times that they've spent with the slaves. This person doesn't know where they're going in spirit because they never got to go to heaven, nor did they get to go to hell, and they didn't receive their wings, but they are an atheist, okay? Or ethicist, or whatever you call it, people that don't believe in God, yeah? I'm trying to pronounce the word. It's not even allowing me to do that. Atheist, that's the word. But whatever, I feel like it's this person, they pronounce it like that, but it's atheist. But this person says no, it's atheist. Okay, they're American, by the way, and it says court proceedings is there for you too. I know that because your dad went through a lot of hell. This person knows about you too. Okay, for some of you guys that understand, you don't know this person, but they see you, they watch you, and they know you've been through hell, Scorpio. Okay, you could be Sagittarius. Some of you guys are other star signs, but I'm directing this right to a Scorpio right now that understands this could be them, or it could have Scorpio like native, or you could have Scorpio in your chart, or you're reading this for someone else. Okay, it says this person knows your bloodline path, maybe even sees your spiritual path through your grandparents. Okay, they watch you, they see you. Okay, Ku Klux Klan is their thing. They're not a part of the Ku Klux Klan, but they're into all of that. Okay, hillbilly. This person's a hillbilly. They spit cum, like, you know, that black sooty stuff when they eat the bloody, what's it called? They eat tobacco and spit all that out. And yeah, this person's a hillbilly, but they have good money. Okay, they don't have bad money. They've got good money through the slaves and through the work they did on the plantation. And, you know, cotton picking was something that he says he didn't mind doing, but he had lambs and sheets, like he was a goat herder. All right. And he realized that he has something in common with your mindset. You could speak to him directly in the soul and it wouldn't harm him. It's like you're harmed a little bit because he's been bothering you through this spiritual energy, but he doesn't want to leave you until karma comes to you. And it says, no way will you let karma come to you through this energy ever in life. It's never going to get you that way, ever. So it says, when this person feels like they could borrow time and give you time in your mindset, they're never going to give you time in your mindset that's going to help you directly through any sage type energy, any scorpionic energy that's going to give you good news, because you don't phase them enough. Like, you've got to scare them somehow. Well, it says you're not going to spook them, but why did you come looking for me? What do you want? Why have you been in my life all these years? If you haven't been bothering me to this degree, what was you doing all that time bothering me? I know you like the school system, this person says, but you couldn't have good news. I know you didn't like me because I was always there bothering you. Hence why I let the teachers fuck you up, or maybe even let them bully you in your family. I let people bully you when you was younger. I'm also tidying my head around tarot reading because I don't tarot read, but I like that. You all could see me through stuff, and I like that. I like, you know, cult type energy, or, you know, demons and spirits and goblins and stuff like that. This person knows you. But this person doesn't want to let go of you, okay? And this person's going to be with you forever. In fact, this person doesn't want to let go of you forever and ever. But it says this person will let go on the 8th of November in another mindset if you was to marry that person. But it says only if you did marry that person, because that person's evil and he wouldn't be good to you. So that's the only way that person would let you go, is if you married someone narcissistic. But it says, warning, why do you feel like you could trouble me and stay with me forever, like your bloodline depends on it? What's behind that energy that I need to see or I need to look at? And it says karma comes to that person. Make sure you bridge your mind with that, because karma comes to the person with that energy. It's like that energy has to show you something and give you back your life. Why do you feel like you need to stay with me? What's so special? This person never meant to die. This person always wanted to come forward in a life of their own and have good news, but could never give their life to God. Oh, poor you, eh? Well, not really, because this person says, well, I'm not scared of God. Well, are you scared of Satan? Oh, fuck off. This person's very scared of Satan. So how comes you don't pray to God then? And how come Satan does not come to you and scare you enough for you to be spooked away from me? Because I've got Satan around me all the time, since you want to be there in the mindset of your own shadow side and be Satan. But Satan's not scaring me though through my shadow. Well, look again, bitch. Karma. See, there's something about you, Scorpio, this man doesn't like. You said you don't know how to scare him. Why is it he doesn't want you to trouble his ancestors? Do you know you just spotted something in his spirit that he would never be able to come out of? Like, I know that if you troubled me in my ancestral root, they would kill you, would they? What, because I'm black? Or is it because I'm white? Fuck off, he'd die. Coming back again in his head. It says, you ever try to touch my family in the wrong way, I'm going to kill your mind. Kill it then, or kill your own. I will deal with you in the church. You will deal with yourself in the church. I will take you there one day. Do you want to come and see the pastor? Fuck off, Lisa. This spirit don't want to leave though. No, but he's leaving. Leave him, because he's going back in the grave to go to sleep. See your auntie there? She's Inez, and there's grandma there too. She doesn't realise it yet. But why did you take him on, James? Because I hate my dad. I wanted to tell Lisa this and I couldn't tell her. Why did you run and hide from her? I know that I wanted to speak to her at a time that I could, and he didn't want me to. Why did you hide that information? I don't want to know that she doesn't know me. Let me see her. Because she got a cute little tiny one, ain't she? You're going to eat scum trying to play with her. Hence why we trouble Carol a lot in her head. I know I'm never touching that woman's pussy. But you let your brother do it though. So why would you do that? I never wanted him ever near my children. Come on with James. He says he doesn't know where it's going because the dad doesn't even know that he's got ancestral problems like that in his family. Then he didn't know that he had karma with this energy in that way. Like, it could come and haunt you to the point you may need like Ethiopian style voodoo to take it out of your bloodline. And it's like, you don't even know why he says that. This is deep. It's like, why Ethiopian style? Ideally, if it was Ethiopian style, they would want to take it out of you and him and his sister, Inez. Lisa. Inez. Again, Inez. Can you not hear it? Inez. This Inez don't know herself, though. She's got problems. She says she doesn't know why Stella even likes her. I don't want to hear Inez is coming to you about this. I don't want Inez. I want Lisa. Doesn't say you can have Lisa or anyone in Lisa's bloodline family. Go and take yourself back and wonder why you even tried. No one in Lisa's bloodline family. No one through the fruit of her womb. She's not going to allow you to do that. Yeah, Carol don't even want you to do that because she realised she's in a wrong place at the wrong time, and she never even meant to harm this child of hers. She's given her life to the devil, and she don't even realise why. Lisa has to look, and she don't even want Lisa to know. But Lisa's smarter than anyone in the family. Ideally, to give herself good news, to get herself out of things, or to look and see what's troubling everybody. But Faye don't even know this stuff. She'd rather look at Lisa's wealth and her cars and her house and her home and her holidays and her shoes and her fat and her this and her that. It's like all the weird stuff that she should be bloody doing, Lisa's doing, is what they would say is weird. Because what? Lisa's trying to solve problems. I don't think so. I'm going to hide and see that James never comes to my mindset again about this, because it's bad news for me and Lisa. Blah, 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 Faye. You never knew that I told you off when I tried to say I'm sorry to you. I need to apologise to my granddaughter instead. She don't deserve all this. She never needed a car and a house so much. Like, the way she needs it now, this is the way it's going. Yeah? It says, if you didn't know that your name is Lisa, maybe even some of you that know your name is Lisa, maybe you know that your name is a tarot reader called Tanya or David or Daniel. Okay, some of you guys are Scorpios, all right, and you're going through this problem. Some of you guys are going through, and your name is Anik or Anika, all right, or Anita, okay. Some of you guys are going through this through a long list of hereditary problems, okay. And then there's also a problem with the sea, because it's like there's something going on with the Dead Sea or some type of sea creature or the sea, or maybe someone's named of the sea, like ocean or river, or maybe like the Jordan, or the person's name's Jordan, or the River Jordan was like, you know, related to the mindset of the person when they were called the river. Okay. Okay, also I'm hearing Dominican, something to do with Dominican, and a mindset around a man that's Dominican. Okay, says you all are under problems right now and will be released by the dungeons of fire in the next week through an Ethiopian mindset. And it says it doesn't have to get worse anymore for the Scorpio. Let go and see your spirit fly away from the man's mind and be free through hellfire no more. I declare hellfire no more on this wicked, wicked witchcraft mindset of the man that's told to stay close to the Scorpio spirit. I declare you war in your head to leave this niece of mine alone, or this ancestor. Leave her alone. Don't come to me in the warlock of Alfred. Yeah? Alfred. There's someone called Alfred. Wonderful things can happen when you know so much. Alfred, Wilfred. Some of you guys have been using a nickname on your child called Wilfred or Alfred. Okay? It says these energies are there for a reason. Wicked, wicked bloodline could never cease to amaze you. It's karma. It may take away your wealth, but it will replace it with good news now. You can go in the name of God. Free your mind from any demons. Give yourself back to God and leave your mindset to wonder, did you win? Karma comes. Because if this person wants to manipulate and play you, they've got to play themselves through their ancestors and their aunties and their siblings. Because you're not going to believe nothing this person's got to say until they show you. And it don't say nothing about this man leaving you. If you ever see that there's a spell or karmic value systems on the man, it could be through their energy that's placing a spell on you or giving him more power to come to you because he's not letting go. But it says his energy just got to let go of you. He's a surge. He's trying to thief you and take you for himself. Use you on a plantation, or just use your mindset to stay there like you're used. Like your coping mechanism can't even cope and it's got to stay there. But it says he will be broken down through God and the bloodline of enemies. Hence why you're getting marriage and money one day. But it says, warning, who's going to marry her with her laughing stock mindset? Her mental health can't help the situation. Her big belly is in the way. And sometimes her mindset is allowed to come through in that mindset as well, because she says she hates herself and the way she looks. This is karma. I'm paying you a lot of money. You've been on my plantation for many, many months now. It says, warning, if your name is Lisa or even Carol or maybe even Kayla or maybe even Lorraine or even somewhere down the line, an evil ancestor called Inez or Esther, or maybe even somewhere else in Ocean, Divine, Heaven. It says, James, if you're there, it says karma comes to you with Miles or maybe one of the others. Okay, Christopher. It says there's so many in the bloodline or maybe around that could take the place. It says no, this energy can't be taken in a place of take the place, like be replaced. It says you've got to let go as a man of your word. Let go of her. Let go of the people in the spiritual realm that are harming you, and let go of the mindset that's harming your ancestors, because you're there with your ancestors being hurt. I know you're hurt because you're the devil. And it says only your sister will know why. She knows she was raped through a black man, is what she says. She's a liberty-taking liar. She said she was hurt by one of ours. Now, this is where it goes wrong for Inez, because she shouldn't be coming involved in people's business that it doesn't belong to. So she should be held on to, if anything. But it says, warning, why was my sister raped? What's that got to do with Lisa? Furthermore, what's that got to do with Kayla Carroll or enemies in the elders that you have mentioned, or even in the words that you have spoken? Why her? It says, do you know all of you have been punishing my bloodline for years because someone in the plantation raped my sister? And it says the sister is lying. She held on to a curse to karmically mess you up in your mind to take one of ours because she is warned to be a racist. Are you dumb? You just don't know how to be a good nigger, is what this man said to all of you. Do you understand where it's coming from again? Another racist man in his family is trying to warn you that he's holding on to light and death wishes for many of you in the ancestral realm of his So it's like, well, what have you got to do with everyone else? Why is it that we're all confused here? He's using you. Can you not see it? He's using you. Hence why Lorraine, energy of Lorraine, says she doesn't know why evil enemies is trying to talk to her, but she says she knows her dad's got something to do with it. And it's the truth. It's not a lie. It's absolutely the truth, but it's not him that's doing it directly. It's a mindset of a man around him that's holding him hostage, hence why he had to hold his child hostage or his children hostage to a problem. Okay? And it says all this time, if he doesn't let go of that boy, if there's a Godwin, all right, in the system, he needs to be let go of. If there's a Danny in the system, he needs to be let go of. And if there's a Esther in the system, she needs to be let go of. All three of those beings need to be let go of, including any sibling of theirs, okay, or family member. Everyone has to be let go of in those systems. And it says if they don't get let go of, problems are going to come. Because evil Esther, she's a witness to problems in her mind, mentally. Evil Danny, he's a witness to problems in his mind mentally. And Godwin, he thinks he's God. So he feels like he's invisible and can fly. Or he feels like he can come to people and be up in their families and he's not allowed to be there. Hence why Danny's also not allowed to be there, because he feels like he could hang around people's families and he's not allowed to be there according to the laws, or even siblings or nieces or nephews or granddaughters or grandsons or grandchildren. Okay? Hence why evil Godwin is not allowed to be there. Okay, evil one. It's not allowed to be in the family. Okay, he should have stopped trying to pick on people's families and stopped trolling their families, and he would have had better luck. So now he's got to go down with the punishment and use his mental health as a problem to come out of the problem. Okay, because somebody's ancestor wants to know that he could be used in the karmic value system if he's not careful. It's not your family. Don't worry about it. You may even feel like, yeah, I want to take revenge. Fuck off. I'm not trying to do it. I'm mad. Okay? But it says it's not worth it. It's not worth it, my lovely. Okay? It's not worth it. You've got my energy. I know you have, because I'm your aunt. Okay? I'm your Auntie Inez's friend. Just put it that way. I'm not going to tell you who I am. But I'm your Auntie Inez's friend. You've got energy like me. You love people. You love and like. Okay? But it says one day at a time. We've got to let go of this witchcraft that we're doing, because we're hurting you with it as well. And it's not good. So if we need to let go of that witchcraft, we'll still see that you're okay. But it says karma comes to this white man if he don't let go of your energy, because he's been hanging on to you. He's been hanging on to Faye's energy as well. And he's been hanging on to Lorna's energy and some other people in the family, but not through good means. It says yours could be the worst, and it helps you to not get good news through your food, your drink, and your alcohol. But it says through them, they have better news. But it says yours is very poor. You get poverty. You don't have good news. And it says if he lets go today, he'll have blessings. But he doesn't know where to go with this evil witchcraft that his dad sent him. Because this white man has a father that does witchcraft from the native lands of Ghana. He says he knows he had to travel there to get 2 slaves once. 2 slaves. And he brought them back to Canada. And it says Canada is not the answer, but he realized he doesn't want to stay in the mindset of yours anymore, Lisa. So let him let go of you, because this Canadian mind of his is telling him not to see anything good in Canada for him to have. Because you're not a part of Canada, but you're from the native land of America. Your spiritual essence is American. Hence why he would want you even more. But it says, nope, you're not good enough for me. I need Carol's children, not. Because Kayla could have been the problem, or another spiritual essence. But it says, nope, not hers. I want someone that's in her bloodline, the one that's got children. And if he's a water sign, woman or man energy in him, I want him. Hence why he's dark and he's spirited. It says, nope, you can't have the fruit of the womb of the one you're holding on to for poverty and problems. And maybe even the surge energy would have come and got her too with rape. But it says, not her. I know why I'm Stella. I could never allow her to get harmed like that, raped and all that. I'm never going to allow my grandchild to get raped. Never. You can take something of mine. Ideally, me, I'll get raped in front of her. But I would never allow him to rape her. Okay, I made him do it to my daughter and I never really meant to. In fact, I'm sorry about that, but I didn't want him to. He just did it. Okay, through the energy of my father's sister and my father's father. But I realized my man has got problems too. I never got raped through my energies, but I know that I wanted to witness these things in my spirit. So I may have told Lorraine through her energy that it happened to me, but it never really did. And it says karma comes to you like this because what if she now feels like it happened? Well, it did happen through my spirit. Hence why my granddaughter might feel the energies in her spirit and tell her mindset to laugh at it, or not to laugh at it, but not to make fun of it. Just move on from it because she doesn't look at it in the way that you do. Don't try and push words in her mind. So if it happened to you, it happened to you. If it didn't, it didn't. Don't make fun of them. Okay? It says bad news comes to you anyway because you made people think about things and wonder things. Okay? And it doesn't say it's a good thing or a bad thing. All right? But it says, time you let go of my granddaughter now because I'm going to kill you. It says, I will take your granddaughter and I will rape her if you're not careful. And if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to make sure that she suffers in pain with the child that she has, but born into the family of mine. Because now I've got your bloodline, bitch. What? Karma comes to you again. I am not scared. So where are you going with mine? I will take her and I will bruise her. With what? Karma comes to her and hers. It does not. Because we're going to kill you if you don't friggin' stop lying. It says, well, I know that I will let go when I feel like it, but I can't let go now until I take something of yours. But you've already had my whole bloodline. Do you think I'm not going to take you, you hillbilly? I'm going to take you and I'm certainly going to fry you. And she says she doesn't want to get involved with any mental health of yours, so leave her alone. It says, well, I don't want to visit her in spirit. I don't want to visit her when she's dead. I want to visit her when she's alive and well all the time, or when she's always on the plantation of my head because she can't get a job. She's finding it hard to get work. Do you know how hard it is for her to get work? Well, you're going to kill yourself trying to harm her to get work. Do you know how hard it is for her to even look at me in my face and tell me that she's got a good news outcome with her lifespan? She can't do none of that without me. I'm going to let her have something though, a precious little nude personality in her head to get some money. Nah, she doesn't really want any of that. Well, that's all I'm giving her. Well, you know something? You're going to die. Yeah, you're going to get raped. Do you like that? I wouldn't want to know that I'm getting, well, you're going to get raped. I will make sure my brothers, my sisters, and everybody takes a pole and shoves it up your fucking shiner ass. And then you'll see that you have problems. I wouldn't want that. Well, I know it's going to happen. Everybody get him. Nope, I'll leave her alone. No, you won't, because we don't trust you. You're going to have to pray that you never was raped. That's how you're going to let go of this woman. Okay, I'm going to let go. No, I don't believe you. I will let go of her. Leave her spirit alone. I'm warning you to leave her spirit alone now in the blood of Jesus Christ. And if God has ordained for us to kill you, murder you through rape, we are doing it. Your ancestors will watch, or will get them to. I'm sorry I did that to you, Lisa. There's karma around you as a Scorpio being. I feel like I have to filthily come back and get someone if they ever touch me, though. It says it will never end. This is why we are saying to you, let go without any problems. Then I will have to laugh at the situation and let go. Because my mind's telling me if I don't, I'm going to get it, you're going to get it, and we're going to keep going back and forth with this. That's why I said pray to God, let go of this spirit and stop bothering her. Because if you have to keep going for it, then I keep going for it, and then you keep going for it. We're never going to end this. You need to let go of her and leave her family members alone. Leave her children, leave the fruit of her womb alone. Leave all their fruits alone, including the fruit of their wombs. Ideally, the wombs that they share a life with. Yeah? Their girlfriends, their wives, their ancestors, their children's children's children. Leave them alone through Christ the Lord. Do you understand? And let evil-spirited Emmanuel spirit die out from your system and leave our heritage and our family heirlooms and our wife lives and our husband lives alone. See, this is why he never wanted you to go through dark spells or maybe even avenues of you reading, maybe looking for his energy. After a while, you had to find him because you went down the wrong road with somebody. Then you realize you came out on the other side. For some of you guys, you didn't know that you were going to go down this road, and it could have punished your head, your hair, your life, your absolute venom. You know, it could have punished your whole being. In fact, your mind. This situation could have led to a courtroom or maybe even a justice system going wrong for you. Or maybe even something worse in your brain. It says, no one knows why you're still in punishment with me. I know you are, but I'm not going to get you back. I'll let karma get you. But it says, bloody hell, judge, give her a break. Something's been bothering her beyond your control. Do you not know you've got karma in your bloodline too? And many of you do. Give them a break, because this is how problems settle its differences on the earth, but come to the value system of subsiding or just going away. Because not everybody can break a law, and not everybody can solve a problem with giving themselves good news if there's always a law. Okay, because laws don't always trouble people, but they don't always help people in the mindset if they're always been held to the stake of karma. Do you understand? So it's like God has to look at whoever's on the earth punishing people sometimes for whatever reason they're doing it. And it's not fair because they don't realize out of panic. Sometimes they can do something wrong, but it's not their fault. It's like sometimes we have to have that sense of pride just to get away with one or two things, especially if it's not murder. You know, allow people some slack. Give them some slack. Let them move on past the problems. It says no one wanted to know that you was going to go through these problems, hence why the demons was going to get you anyway. But it says, nope, they're not getting you now. It's money that's coming. And it says anytime money's coming to you, you have to try and grab it before it disappears. But it says, nope, you're going to give my granddaughter, my grandchildren, in fact, every penny that you owe them. Remember when you said that, one of you grandkids? Or was it you, my darling Lisa? It says, I want every penny from what it is that I don't even understand, that I've been going through and you've been taking from me. I want every penny back. You owe me. You owe me this money, and you're not going to stop paying me. Yeah? Forever and ever. You owe me this. So give me back what's mine, you trollop. Now, this energy is not going to stop punishing the black off your ass if you don't get the money. Now, this energy is allowing you to get your money and pay yourself tenfold and the rest of your generation forever and ever. Do you understand? Because it's troubled your bloodline forever and ever anyway. But it's going to pay off in a good way in the years to come, to have good news with whoever's punished your mind, your mother, your father, and anyone else in your bloodline that may have mistakenly punished you. Okay? So even your children, because it doesn't say your children deserve to have punishments or even happiness, but it says you are a part of them and they are a part of you, and they want you to get that money. Okay? Hence why you got a kid that's like, nope, you go and get that money. I know you need to get it. Go and get it. Go and get your job. Go and get your money. But it says they would never understand what you got to go through spiritually to get good news. So it says, I'm warning you, don't come any closer to me. This is where the white man's trying to tell you not to come any closer to him after he's the one that has punishments in the family for you. No, they're coming for you. They're going to stick the thing up your ass. And if you want to come for them, just be prepared to keep getting it stuck every friggin' year. Because no one's going to allow them to punish you again if you move on. But you will keep getting it if you don't let her go. Yeah, Mr. I love Satan. Then I don't love Satan. I love God. Well, say it then. I love God. Say it like you mean it. I love God. Let go of my granddaughter. I'm never letting her down. I'm never letting her bother me again. Let her go, though, through evil spirit, Emmanuel, or any Ghanaian or African man that's coming to the family. Make him get divorced. Make him move on. Make him not come back. It says, I know I'm witnessing this energy after I steal more mind games from you. Murder on your head. You ever steal my granddaughter's money, you are dead. That's where it's going wrong for you. It says this woman knows that she can't have any good news through this man's mindset. He needs to flee today. And he will do so after a marriage comes to his family. It says he's owned that. He's owed that. It doesn't say it's coming through this family, and especially through this woman that's been through problems in the mindset of yours, for the man you didn't know that you tapped into because he was in the bloodline of this person. It says, hell no, you're not getting anything from this marriage. You've already taken enough of her wealth. Anything that her mum's giving you, it could have been her money. You've had enough. You've been paid. Fuck yourself. Okay? I know I haven't been. No, you've been paid, or else you're going to get a stick up your ass as well. I'm not getting any stick. Well, fuck off. Go and suck a dick. He says he's not leaving until he gets a payment, or he's going to die next year. And I know why. Because I'm not going to stop this woman from looking and trolling him with her head saying, I'm a tarot reader, I'm a tarot reader, I'm a tarot reader, and haunting him. He doesn't like that. Well, tough. I'm leaving today anyway. I'm going back to Ghana. Well, go. I'm waiting for you to get out of here. And don't come back either when you go. I want to know that my son's coming with me. He's not your son. It's her son. Don't ever use her and her family for anything. You will die. I'm troubling you today. It says, I warn you, I warn you. Go. Doesn't say this man's going so easily, but he will go in the next year or less. But his mind is going off to a planet soon. I know why. I'm spiritual. I'm fae. And I also see other things going on that you can't see. Well, I know you don't see everything, fae. And if you there, Lisa or Ellerine, one of you that understand this spiritual energy, we need to know what that is. Well, I'm not coming into it yet, Mum. I need peace in my head. My niece is hurting. I'm looking after her head. She needs me. I need her time and her energy. If in fact, if she could give me some of that money, I wouldn't mind. Listen, leave Lisa and her money alone, because she's got plenty of money to give anybody that she wants. But she's got to steal her mind back from the man that's still holding on to her. This is a manual spirit now. And it says the white man is moving on in the next 2 weeks or less. He will move on, because if he doesn't, he's going to have karma. And we're watching him. Well, I'm leaving you now through Christ the Lord. I don't want to hear from you again. And I'm telling you this right now. If I ever have to believe in any God, and it's going to be God that I believe in, then I'm wondering why I believe in God. Because after I've seen something that you've seen today in your head about me, I believe that I am scared. Because what is it that I could do to you that you could do to me, and then I can't even win? Because every time you're going to come back for me, every year or every month or every moon, what is it? No, don't you worry. I'll come back for you every day, every hour. Don't freaking piss me off. Fuck off. I don't want to hear from you. Yo, you piss off then, you stupid trollop. Fuck you. F off, you little shitbag. Die in the street. You like that? Or should I kill you there too with a pole? Better run a mile, you little shit. Don't ever come back here. Karma comes to you, Carol, as well, because you never wanted to believe in your daughter's wealth and all the love and all the cherishing and all the greatness that she had to give. It says karma came to me because I was troubled in my mind. Well, you had to learn to figure it out like she did, and understand where she was coming from with her mind to help you look for the problem. It says we never would have found it without this man. No, you made it worse. We could have found it without all of this problem. Look at her. She's under a trance. People are holding her head to a stake. You're God's given gift to life, and you held your daughter's demon spirit. You know something? You better shut up, because you're making it worse. I'm going to harm myself anyway, because I've been looking for demons all my life since this has been going on. Well, now you know how Lisa feels inside her spirit about all of you looking for demons, and can't trouble yourself away from it. And if you don't leave her, Emmanuel, I am letting her know I love her. You will fuck yourself dead. This is my granddaughter. I want you to die now. Leave her alone now. Karma with you and everything Esther's got in between her legs. I'm gonna kill my mom. I'm never letting go of this woman until she tells me that. You will let go, because I'm leaving you, Emmanuel. She knows she written me. I know it's her. I can't even tell you off. I just don't want to see that she's harmed. But I realise I will harm her for you because I love you. I'll fuck you up, Carol. Then you need to die. Oh, it's for you, isn't it? Not for your daughter. You're a liar. You would harm Esther. Yeah, I'd kill her. Fuck off. So, this time round, it doesn't say that Carol's energy is going to help the situation. Because it's personal. And the reading is very personal too. It says, some time ago, someone said that they would build their life around this man. This evil, wicked man, Emmanuel. The African man, the Ghanaian man, the man that's been held hostage in the brain, okay, for the spiritual energy to harm the daughter that's been hurt, or the child, or the grandchild. Hence why it's a Scorpio. Or if her name is Lisa, or Kayla, or some other name, whatever name I've mentioned already. So it doesn't say it's easy to come about with a problem, but this woman, she doesn't know where she's going with her man. She doesn't know how to stop the curse, but the curse is her. It says all she needs to do is walk away. It's been told to her to do so. It's also been seen that she can. And she also realised she could if she wanted to, but she's going to get harmed for doing so, is what she feels. Because he could turn around and backfire on her with any negative curse or spell. The truth is, he wouldn't want to try too much. Hence why he's never really done it too much anyway. Like, the energy that he gives off is very calm towards her. It doesn't like her, but it doesn't help her to have any type of harm in her head, in her body, in her soul, in her spirit. It hasn't alarmed her of any other diagnosis or any demon seeds that could come about and harm her even more, i.e. he can't plant babies in her anyway, but there's nothing that could come about with him and her. His energy is all about the child that she had, or children, and why the mindset is about him holding on to the spell or the spirit through Elijah energy, which is the man that also carries the seed or the sperm for the man who has been on the plantation working the spirits or the slaves. Because these are spirits now. They're all spirits. Yeah. In fact, it says everyone's a spirit apart from the living. So those of you or someone out there could be of a dead society, okay, bringing in these spiritual energies from the past, i.e. the grandparents, the aunts that have passed away, the man that is on the plantation that is ripped in his mind about who he wants next to help his lineage, because he feels like his niece or his aunt's child or someone that's close to him has been raped through the black man that he's been looking after. And it says no one was really raped on that plantation because there's lies with that little girl. Okay. And it says, hence why we need to look at it on a deeper level with witchcraft gone wrong in the family over the years. People have been looking at it for years now with witchcraft that has gone wrong over the family. And it says that mindset with the man has used his energy to come back and punish you all through the mindset of his bloody evil bloodline that wanted to know that we were ripped down as a bloodline. Ideally, whoever you are on the good side being ripped down by the bad side. Okay. Ideally, the man that's, used as a collateral damage now, but he's the slave now because there's been word said that he will be raped if he doesn't let go of their grandchild or their child or the family member, the Scorpio family member. So it says he knows that he's going to have problems in the near future. In the next 2 weeks to a month or less, he will have problems with his grandchildren or his family's family. And it won't stop. It says their family will get raped on purpose now. Yeah, even if they're alive. It says sad news comes to them, but it says their bloodline will get raped all because he spoke too much and held on too long to a child or a person that was going to get harmed mentally, physically, and around the home, family, and school and in their pocket. Now she is owed a life of Riley, of happiness, because he held on to her for way too long and took advantage of her. Okay? So it says all this time this woman gets to go free, but only when the man of Africa lets her know that she is free too. So not the white man that slaved in the head, ideally slaved her in the head, but had let's just say for reference, you all or the family members had the historical family members, the ancestors, the bloodline, had you all in your mindset there on the plantation in the past, because you could look like some of your ancestors. Okay, he still values that spiritual energy, and it says he's going to be trolled right now because he's still holding on to things that he said he was going to let go of, hence why he could still get nabbed if he doesn't let go, because he's still holding on. All right, but he will let go, and he will start leaving the person alone that he said he will leave alone, only to trouble someone else. But it's not your family this time. It's the family of the bloodline energy of the person that he had to use as a way forward. Ideally, the spokesperson or the spirits that were holding on to her in the physical realm. Hence why the Ghanaian man is got to leave. He's got to leave now because it's going to trouble his daughter. Okay, and it's going to pick on this woman so badly to the point where he should have allowed himself to move on and never been used as a host to harm someone else through the white man. Hence why he loved hearing the slurs from his wife when she said, I know who used to call me nigger, nigger, pull a trigger, bang, bang. She also realised she should have never given him so much information, ideally through the daughter's saying, don't ever tell a man everything about your life, especially when you don't know him. Okay? Now, ideally, she was right with this information and at the same time wrong in her opinion because he's my husband, she says. Why shouldn't I tell him everything? But not this one. Not this particular one. Did you get time to give him information on a level of what do you know about me and how do I know anything about you? Like, we've got to take the time to get to know each other and see if we like each other. Like, you didn't give him time like that is what she basically said. Ideally, this woman, if it's not you referred to, this woman was not giving the man time. So if this woman is your mother or she's your ancestor in some way, she didn't give him time to get to know her through her not saying a word. Yeah? Just to see if on a spiritual level, do they like each other enough? Because you don't need to speak about anything in relation to each other until you actually like each other's spirit. Because warning, now she realised she's not that into him. Not his spiritual essence. She likes his war. She likes that he can come with guns blazing and be warful because she likes war. After everything she's been through traumatized in her past and doesn't want to look and see what it is, even when she believes snakes was coming at her or coming in her dreams, she doesn't know why. Okay? So it says karma with her. Because I know why, says her daughter. If she did know. But it doesn't say that she does know. It's just that this witchcraft woman, she doesn't like her daughter. She doesn't like you. If you're the daughter, she doesn't like you. She doesn't want to know that you've got good news with your tarot reading to understand her, or even listening to people's tarot readings and you're like, yeah, that can confirm whatever's going on. That makes sense. Nah, she don't like it. But it confirmed everything that you know now to be true to you to help you out of the plantation. You were stuck on a plantation, being trolled as a nigger, being told that you're a nigger, or even believing around you that people are saying the word nigger too much or using that energy around your work too much. Have you noticed for some of you guys that your work was being really, really used by the word nigger, or someone holding on to that energy way too much? And it says, warning, only the tarot reading job that some of you lot could have had or have on a platform with one person believing, nope, you've got to stay there, I'm okay, I'm not going to bother you with that word, needed you to stay there. Okay? They don't know why. Their spirit just was used in a way that it needed to be to help you out. It says you owe a lot to this person, endeavor to them, in some way. Not in a bad way. It's like, all right, I owe you, but I got your back. I'm not going to harm you. I'm not going to try and troll you. I'm not going to go off and do things too much that you said that I'm not supposed to do. Hence why you said this one, you're going to believe in them and you're going to trust that whatever you do with them, there's going to be kind words, there's going to be brilliance, there's going to be absolute love. It's not going to harm them. So that's your endeavor. Okay? There's nothing else really that you could offer this person other than your true respect. Okay? So it's like you can't offer them anything other than true respect, or anything other than your family members being harmed in their opinion could come into it, because some time ago she says she doesn't know what it is, but you and that word being around your son could make her think or wonder why she likes it, because she heard it one time. That's never going to be used. And if she wants to harm you, she's got to figure out why she's also got to be one of those people that are carrying on the lineage. Because if it's going to be that you keep getting trolled to back off or warn yourself to run and hide, you need to leave, but dignified and in a special way, through riches. Karma's going to come to you with these riches. Then you can leave. Whoever says you should leave this planet, never. But whoever says you have to leave that platform where you do readings, okay, or however you read on there, you can let go of it when these riches come, because it has to be a replacement, because you're not going to stay somewhere where you're going to be ripped down again. It says all this time, the energy of the man and the mindset of his people and whoever believes in him needs to perish. So is it going to be this woman or this person that you've been working for years that's going to make you feel like she should be perished and you don't owe her any, value system? You're not indebted to her. She don't believe any of that witchcraft stuff, she says. She understands she's got a tarot reading platform and she helps people, but she doesn't really believe in the witchcraft. She doesn't understand how deep it is really either, in a way that karma could come. And it says some of you guys on there, in fact, people that go on there, have a lot of karma. And they get witchcraft given to them a lot. But she doesn't rather want you to know that she's going to push you away. She says karma because I need people like you now more than before. But it says, well, you do now, but you didn't before. What if you got problems in your bloodline and you needed help and you didn't realize it, but bloody hell. It says, well, I don't know if I could help anyone with it. Well, warning, it's your tarot reading platform. How do you know that people ain't coming there? Because it's trying to signal something like, whoo, hello, you got something going on in your bloodline or in your family or in your network or your community where it's affecting you. It says, well, only if you understand why it was affecting you. No, it was affecting you too. Why not? Was it not affecting you? And it says someone does know who you are. They don't want to talk about it. But it is someone on her platform or in her bloodline that has bad news to give her directly. But she doesn't want to hear it though. So let her get on with it. Because there's no endeavor. Okay? There's no I'm dedicated to you. There's a good reason why you can move on and get more money and get good happiness in your life through the work that you do and blessings that you do elsewhere. But karma comes to her for any endeavor. Because you know something? Blessings can come in all different disguises. And the mind game that she's played with you overall, with your mind, your money, and mental health factors of people coming into your readings and anything else in the past that she could have done or made you feel like what's going on. It says she knows that she's got bad news to give you at times, but she doesn't want to play your mindset with it because she can punish herself. But she realized it's not good to play with you like that. And she stopped, but it could come again. Hence why she says, what if next year, March, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, whenever the time is, what if it comes in again? That she starts misbehaving or getting on your nerves because she tried to do it in March or May. Okay, she was trying to mess with your money. Or mess with your mind at least. But what if it happens again? And it says now your mum or someone says there's karma with her or something. But it says, warning, that spiritual enemy is still there. So watch out. He's going to push his mind away from yours and try and trouble you. But then see someone else comes to grab him and says, no, devil, here you go. I will use it. Now he's got to move on, this witchcraft man. He's a white man. Shameless or Seamus. He doesn't know why he's even playing these mind games. He's a spiritual energy from Ghana is what he says. But the truth is he's actually an African knot and he's a Scottish man. Yeah? He's a Scot. He's a Scotty. He actually lives in America, but he's Scottish. And he knows his ancestors came there many years ago and left the lands to his mind and his being to have, breaded, bare hand energy to give himself fruit of his labor, But he says, now I owe it to you, this land, everything that I have. If you come to America, you will see that I could give you everything you want. But says karma comes that way because I don't need to come to America for you to give me everything. You just need to let me go free and I'm happy. He wouldn't want to know that he's doing it on purpose though. So it's going to take him a year or less. But it says it won't take him a year or less if I get involved or me or me or me or me or me. There's ancestors there. They're not going to allow you to, be taken advantage of anymore. So you're free to go and live out this mind with your ancestors telling you that you will get hurt no more. You will be freed from the problem. Just allow him to settle his differences in the mind for at least a week and then you can tap in again to this sage energy. Because why should you keep going through this problem? Jesus loves you. You are the light of the world through Jesus Christ. And heaven and earth is going to save you one day. But warning, it needs to save you now. Because he is not allowed to hold on to your spiritual energy like that. And God has warned you through Satan's energy not to say a word. You would find a way out. It may take long, but God helps those who helps themselves. So you have found a way to at least see who the devil is. It's just warning, can he move on now? Because he's got to stop beating you down to a pulp and trashing you and burdening you. Because he's been doing it for too long. And he says, I'm holding you and your ancestors, but I realize I've got to talk to you directly about it. Do you want my penis? Hell no, she doesn't want your penis. Do you want our stick? Hell no, I don't want that stick. Well, fuck off and take this abuse somewhere else. I don't want to know that I let her go though. Well, you've got to. Think about it. I'm going to take you and your ancestors down, he says. Well, I'll take you and your ancestors down. How about that? Well, I'm not going to stop this fucking abuse if I don't want to know that I let go just like that. Well, you're going to have to. You're not going to take any of ours. You can take someone else. Like you said, you want Esther. That's your business. But he ain't going to take mine. Well, I'm not taking her anymore anyway. I want her kids, but she's not going to let me have them. No, because we didn't do shit to you and we don't deserve this energy. You go and fuck yourself. I want a married man. I want her to marry someone and then I'll take him. It doesn't work like that. Clearly he's got some batty man in his friggin'. He fucking don't want to talk to you because he don't mind that power a little bit. That's why he says he's not scared of this energy. Fucking will if he gets raped good and proper, says his dad. Oh, did daddy say that? He don't want to come into it. Oh, did daddy say that? No, you don't want to speak. He don't want to know who's who. Keeps laughing and making fun and taking it out on you. Well, it's not ours to laugh at, but you can laugh at it because you and your daddy, eh? Who got raped? Your aunt? Or was it mum? Ooh, did that hurt? Maybe your evil fucking skin. Never mind why it's fucking skin back. He doesn't want to let go. I'm not gonna let go of her. I'm trying to warn her now. If I see anyone that she... Shut up. I'm going to let go and never end in June. No. We're not going to wait that long again. You keep saying that. It's you that keeps saying that. I don't care. hate this job that I have on the plantation. What can I do to serve God? Never mind what in our spiritual energy. You go and give yourself back to any other energy. Let's put him on the plantation, shall we? Make him work. Fucking die, Lisa. Oh well. You don't like it. Ha ha ha. You don't like it. Ha 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 ha. Wow. She found something that he hates. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you want the snakes, do you? Keep hissing at Carol. Keep hissing at Carol. Oh, you made her use me, ma'am. Calmer, Carol. Do you see? Lisa's got the answers of why it happened. Never mind why you think it's your mum. Calmer with Carol. Calmer with Lisa, because you see, Lisa can't even talk to Carol. But Lisa don't give a shit. Calmer with Carol. Fuck off. Lisa shouldn't tell her nothing. Nope. Let go of Emmanuel. I'm never letting go. There you go. Oh, I'll let go. Karma with Seamus. Karma with the goat. Who's the goat? Never mind. I know the goat is with me in my mind. Well, you ain't got my goat. That's the truth. He ain't. But he ain't gonna have no goat of yours. He better fuck himself anyway for I kill him. He can't be killed again, Lorraine. I will dare fucking kill him. You fucking leave my niece alone, you bastard. I'm gonna deal with you in your dreams, Lorraine. I don't want to let go of her that easy. She's got to be let go of at some point. And you know something? I'm going to wait until you're dead again. I'm not coming back. This Lisa says, I know that I'm not coming back to this land. You know something? Lisa wouldn't come back to this land, you know, Lorraine. The truth is, Lisa's coming back, but she ain't showing you. You know something? Lisa don't even have to be used. Carol? Karma with Carol, though. Why can't she be you? She's the one that's been wishing for this. She ain't going to be holding on to Lisa's body for no reason. She's under a trance. Girl, girl, girl. Do you know something? I will sell my soul to a devil for you, Lisa. If you tell me that I've got good news with my wedding plans in Ghana with a witchcraft woman, making sure that this mindset of mine is happy, maybe I'll have good news. Lisa don't have nothing to do with no Ghana witchcraft woman. You go and fuck Esther. That's the closest you're gonna get. Evil Emmanuel's bitch. That's the point. Karma though. You ain't gonna touch Lisa again. You fucking know I'm not gonna fucking touch Lisa again. Truth is, Lisa didn't tell me nothing about this. It doesn't say she has to. She was going to though. It doesn't say she was going to. Shut up. I warned Lisa to leave me alone anyway because she harms me. She says Heaven has to stay at home and he's not allowed to go back to school. Then I realised Ocean doesn't want to have a kid yet and I would have fucked him up. Divine's evil because he's not going to let me kill him. Then I realised my niece ain't that dumb. She knows that she ain't going to be harmed. I've got to let go of your family anyway because to see the spirit, it doesn't want me to stay on this earth. Plain. It wants me to let go. So I've got to let go of Lisa in the next 2 days. Karma with this man. I'm going to leave you, Lisa. I warn you, if you ever let me trouble you again in the bula, that's why she ain't fucking going here. I'm going to kill any ancestor up there. Ah! No way will you want to speak to her again, Zelda, through Zaren's energy. No one has to come to me about it. I never knew she was going to go through this. Well, you should have thought about that before she wanted you to know that your family member was going to die in a way that she was going to harm you. And she never did. She always wanted you to know that. And you know something? You're always picking on her, even when she's not there. And you have to wonder why she even helped you in life with your spiritual energy being so, oh, I'm brave now. Fucking bitch. I hate myself, Lisa. Karma with the Zell. She's a dark-spirited white woman with an evil essence of Turkish, and she doesn't know how to see herself through her mindset of the English that she brought herself up in. But it doesn't say why she's mad. She will see herself on the dark spells of her dark husband one day, because he's a black man, and he's not just a black man, he's an evil-spirited witchcraft black man too. He knows why. He's not going to pick on her. He just needs to understand why he's letting her go. Because he's another one that will witchcraft her and move on. Take all her money, but it is what it is. She has karma because her mind and her mum and her ancestors told her not to go with black. But you see, she loved black people to the point she had a black friend. And this black friend warned her, don't touch the black man's mind with yours and your money. Not the fact that he's a black man. His riches are yours not. He's going to rob you. He's going to take everything that you have. And it's not because his skin colour is white or black. It's because she just knows the spirit of someone. He's not a good person. Hence why this woman says, I don't know what it is about you. I just know that you're not for me as a friend. We could not mesh well. You couldn't protect me the way I protect you in that way. You might have had my back a little bit when I saw something, and then you took a punch from me, and I you know what, I endeavour to you for that in some way. Like, I gave myself to you. In fact, I even loved you so much, and I helped you, and I wanted to be there for you so much, but you didn't want me, so therefore I leave you alone. Just don't look for me anymore. I'm good. Okay. So the warning signs are there for you to see that you didn't have to be in my life for that long, but Seamus liked that energy. He realised, he saw it and he liked it. And if he could have a piece of her instead, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But it says, warning, Seamus, you're not allowed back in the family or the root energy of Lisa or anyone around her. You need to walk away and never show your face again, and never replace your energy with someone else's, or look around and see who can come and tidy the heads of ours when you're not there. You've got to walk away forever and never look back with this energy. Do you understand? He says he's got karma right now because the demon's ready to take him home. It does need to speak about Lisa's head being on a stake for at least a day or two, but not that much. It will leave her alone in Christ the Lord. God will save her, and she will never have to face any demons again. There is no bloodline energy anymore in his family, nor enemies around her that could punish her the way a son may want to, because he's under trance too. And he's warned, don't come to you with the problem. So whoever's trancing on him needs to look and see why, because it may have been a bloodline situation that he now has. But it says no way will his dad honor the person that was punishing him now. He's got to face problems like the way his mind has told him he could have a mental problem. And it doesn't say it's easy, but he has to let go of certain people from his bloodline, and he has to let go of his mind telling his mum that he hates her. That would be a help. And let go of the evil-spirited friend and whoever else that he hangs with. Sometimes people don't want to see that happen, but it is what it is. So when he does let go, he will see better news. And the warning signs are there for him to see better news anyway. So there is karma with him, and he needs to trouble his energy on moving on home in his own home, or living somewhere else where karma can come to Carol, and she can see whether or not this man really is truly involved with her mindset, or is a liar, a fraud, a swindler, and all these other things that he knows to be true. Okay? And stop trolling his daughter, spiritually his daughter-in-law, because he wants his son to marry his stepdaughter. So friggin' weird. Okay? So we're going to leave it there for now. And we'll speak to you in another reading moving ahead. Ciao.